All right, thank you very much, and a wonderful welcome to everyone today. I'm glad that you were brave enough to come today. We're going to be talking about something that is relatively boring, everyone. It is the revenue codes that we use in the Chargemaster that go onto the claim form. Sometimes they're called insurance codes, but we'll refer to them today as revenue codes. And yeah, this is kind of boring. There's no question about that. So I will take a break every once in a while and have you sit up straight and take in a little more caffeine, okay? Because you'll need to. Now, this workshop has been constructed or developed for both those of you that are new as well as those of you that have been around for a while, at least around in terms of the Chargemaster. So even though something looks like it's straightforward, stop and think about it as we go through the material today. Now, enough of the introductory comments. You should be looking at the title slide. About two-thirds of the way down, you will find my email address, Dwayne@aaciweb.com. Now, this session is being recorded. I don't think we're going to do anything that is of a heavy-duty compliance concern, but nonetheless, this is being recorded. So if you have a question, number one, that involves or impinges upon any sort of a compliance issue, please email me that question. Don't ask it over the open line to be recorded, okay? Number two, you may need to give me a little background, a little context for any question that you might have. And also in that case, please email me if you need to give me some background or give me a little more detail relative to your particular question. All right, slide number two is a disclaimer. Yes, I can be used as one source, one resource. But whenever you're trying to make a decision, you need to do some research. You'll need to get several resources that basically say the same thing before you actually do it. As an example of that, you have Revenue Code 481, which is for coronary catheterization. But do we use that for vascular catheterization? Can we? Should we? And again, you'll want to do some research if you're doing both coronary catheterizations and vascular catheterizations as to which revenue code you will want to use, particularly for the surgical component. So slide number two is a little disclaimer. It simply says, I'll give you the very best I have today, but be sure you check any decisions that you make. Slide number three is a little bit about me. And yes, you can read about me to your heart's content if you wish. And it is true that my favorite reading material is indeed the Federal Register. And boy, they are getting longer and longer all of the time. All right, let's go to slide number four, objectives. What are we doing today? Well, we're going to do something very boring. We're going to go through most, not all, most of the revenue codes. Now, we'll concentrate mainly on those revenue codes that are used in the hospital outpatient setting and or, towards the very end, we'll talk a little bit about the professional revenue codes. Because, yes, you can develop professional claims through the billing system, through the Chargemaster using particular revenue codes. Again, how that is accomplished may vary a little bit depending upon your billing system. But we're going to go through these revenue codes, and there's no way to make this interesting. I'll do my very best, but you'll need plenty of caffeine. Number one, slide number four. Well, we'll take a look at the development and implementation of the revenue codes. Now, when you start looking at these sequences of revenue codes, you will realize very quickly that these codes have been developed historically as they are needed. Therefore, the structuring of the codes is not exactly consistent throughout. I mean, we have extensions of, well, for instance, supplies and drugs have extended revenue code sequences, and they're totally out of numeric sequence, etc. So these things have been developed historically.